Okay. I'm gonna try to make it all day, but I'm not feeling 100%. I'm not even feeling like 50%. Ooh. Processing. Processing. Fabio, my man, hit me up. Um, I might do some lure rod fishing today, honestly. Let's do it. We haven't done some lure rod fishing in a while. Or do we want to do Bobos? Do I want to wear a white suit? I don't. Oh, it says black suit. Well, do I want to wear a black suit? Do you need a count? Nah, sir. What's wrong, Jojo? She's just sitting there looking at me. There she goes. Should I stand somewhere different? No. We have great success in our spot. Now, what do I do with my phone? So, shoot. Oh no! Dragon's Dogma 2 Trickster Breakdown. Oh, I'm not ready for that. Not today. I'm not even gonna play as Trickster, I think. So wait, where are all the guidebook pictures? Here we go. Okay. Where's my other guy? Vaughn? Good. Okay, good. Mimi's. It is indeed Mimi's. I could have gone for Cloudy, but I didn't. I guess I should have. It's funny, I didn't even think about that. I catch bonds big enough to set, like, the floor records. We could just go catch these guys there. my calculator? I think I'm just gonna go around the map today. Oh, my phone's almost dead. Oh, does that mean I have to... Oh my god. Just the first... Oh, what the heck? Has it just been this long since I've caught a big fish? This can't be a big fish. How big is this fish? It can't be over 350, there's no way. Not the first fish. $4.30 first fish. Ugh. What the heck? I guess it's a lure rod day. That was crazy. That was a big fish. It's almost like waiting actually helped. I have no idea. I had a cold sweat, so like, I don't know. Depressingly, it could, and I don't even like thinking about this, it could have just been caffeine withdrawal. Because I just had a little bit of caffeine and I feel totally fine. Might be a little embarrassing to admit that, but I actually do feel much better now. Actually doing lure rod fishing, just on a whim. I casted out the bait rod and it didn't catch anything for like 30 seconds, or maybe it was only 10 seconds, and since I didn't have caffeine it felt like an eternity. So I switched to the lure rod, and first cast with the lure rod I caught a 125 420. So I haven't lure rod fished in quite some time. So we're gonna test it out. And it's honestly quite weird, because I've only seen the one fish now. So we're gonna go into conspiracy time. Yeah, right? We're gonna go full conspiracy time and just assume that there's only monsters in the water right now. Apparently there's nothing. But like, yeah, first cast with the lure rod. I think it was second swish. No. third swish. Like, I did 10 swishes, waited 2 seconds, and I think it was it was either the third one after the 2 seconds or it was right before it. And I haven't seen a fish since, so it might honestly just be my PS2 disc at this point. Yeah, because I use OBS's little timer on the bottom of the screen to like actually time my swishes and stuff. I don't count them. I genuinely do not count. I just swish for, I think it's roughly 2 seconds, and then I wait for the rod and water to come to a rest, and then I start swishing again. And then I wait another 2 seconds. Okay. Second fish is pretty big too. Not as big. That's pretty heavy for the length. Oh wait, no, I'm in bait rod mode. My brain has melted between the two rods. So I'm waiting like a second now at the start. No logic behind it, but I caught the 420 sitting there like an idiot because I forgot I'd switched to lure rod. That would be crazy to find out that you should actually wait. I don't even know. It shouldn't matter at all. Let's see what the next fish is. It should be in 4 minutes. Oh, I stuttered there. I hope that doesn't matter. No, it's a small one. No good. We hit it quick, too. Theory denied. Ooh, super small but heavy. Wow, okay. Oh god. Am I gonna catch a fucking weight record? 420 is crazy, especially since it was a 125. Oh no. Beware the 585. Oh my god, if I see 585 today and I don't see 188... let me grab a bottle of water. Don't take my chair. Oh god, give me 1 second. The cat's jealous the other cat has a basket. Take the basket or leave it. That's all you're getting. Jojo's in a big clothes basket with one of my pillows inside of it, and he's jealous, so I gave him not as good of a basket with another one of my pillows in it, and he's still jealous. So, like, I don't know. See, yeah, I reread your messages and realized we had completely contradicting theories. I thought the higher you stood, the better the fish, which is why I was sending you those Umatakaras. But if you combine them, in your theory, that standing higher gets you a shorter cast distance, in my theory that you catch bigger fishes, it proves Mackenzie's theory that it's all random. Because it could matter for both. But if the length or the actual distance that you have to reel the fish in is always random, it doesn't matter how far you cast or if you're standing higher or if you're standing lower, it's just random. I genuinely, like, it's kind of crazy. Oh god, I'm playing with the lure rod. My mind, I shouldn't even be doing this today. I should be playing bait rod. And I caught something. This game makes no sense. I'm gonna have to learn to look at code. That was huge for 88 centimeters, right? I'm catching decent fish. This is weird. Let the day begin. Let's catch a record. 82,230. Okay. Let's do it. Not that I think there's anything to waiting at the oh my god, maybe there is something to waiting at the start. Maybe I'm just on a good seed. I wish I had answers for everybody. Is this another Hama Hama? In the middle of the day? Is that or a small Kaji? Well, not small. Smaller than 420. $78,280. Oh my gosh, they're like eerily similar. I've got to plug my phone in, it's gonna die. But first we fish. Yeah. It's... I think Mackenzie, like, confirmed that flight is what gets you the biggest fish. After we talked about it, I do remember them specifically saying that 25 luck just basically gets you to the next average, so you stop seeing those tiny fish all the time. You see like the 70 and 80 centimeter fish. I forgot it's like a bigger average, not a bigger fish. Yeah, I really just don't know. I specifically stopped casting, or not casting, reeling after this because I don't think it gets me bigger fish. Although I have personally seen myself catch bigger fish shaking after this point. But I have no explanation for that. I mean, like, I switched how I swing. I used to do a pattern of 10 swings, break, 2 sets of 10 swings, break, 3 sets of 10 swings. But I have found that this pattern here catches me the most fish. Does it catch me the biggest fish? I don't know. It's another decent one. When I first started like fishing by myself, holy shit! Haven't seen one of those in a while. Wow. Okay, so that's the third 354 that I've caught. That's the third one ever that I've caught. That would be my third biggest Hama Hama. Probably second overall. Well, it's third, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting that. If it was 2 FP higher, it would have been tied for second place FP. Well, no, it'd still be third, because I've caught a 114 382, a 128 356, and now a 122 354, and then I think I have a 114 354 and like a 107 354, because that's why I thought my 128 356 was a max, was because I had never seen another one that big, and now I have 3 of them and 1 heavier. And from Mackenzie's cheating, well, cheat engine, Game Shark, Action Replay, I don't know, QR code, we know that they actually get bigger. They get 1 size bigger. So they probably go up to maybe 150, 140. With a max size of, I don't know, 400 FP, probably. I caught a 382, so maybe probably 140, 400, I would say, with confidence. It wasn't even that good of a fight. It's kind of a bummer. $63, $168. Okay, so you can catch giants with little ones mixed in. Understandable. Good to know. It doesn't have to be just giants. Although for 68, 168's really heavy, and we're catching another big one. Okay, so I'm catching fish like frequently now. We went through a massive dry spell there, but do you think I was just rusty? Was I just rusty there, or just RNG? It's all placebo. We're swimming in Placebo Lake. Not bad. I feel like I've seen 268 multiple times already. I'm catching fish quick now. I wonder if I was just rusty, because I haven't fished like this for a while. Hello, welcome. We are fishing today for big ones. I had plans for the small fish today, but on a whim, I casted out a lure and caught a big kaji. And then just a little bit ago, we almost caught a record hama hama. Almost. It was a good one. But welcome, welcome. Strap in, prepare for some breaks, but more importantly, a long day of fishing. Max is going to end up with trench foot. Well, no, maybe not. It is salt water. It's not going to be good. But we were in the ever lovely Shigura village. I do apologize. My cough has evolved into a near constant dry cough with the added in productive cough. I'm not sure if I'm under the weather or if I'm just addicted to caffeine and I'm a fiend and it's just how I sound now. But I made some shaker beverage. I'm sitting, I'm ready. Excellent. Well, I don't think I caught it from you, but it sounds like I've got something going on. So, from one to another, I hope you feel better and yours is over. But this close proximity chat's just, you know, it happens. God, when I was a kid, I used to be the kid who'd like put his hands on the science desk and be like, look, you can see my handprint. Look, you can see my face print. And I look back at that and it's just like, what was wrong with you, child? What was actually wrong with you? No wonder you had strep throat fucking 9 times in 1 year. You put your fucking face on a desk people coughed on. Like, why did you hate yourself growing up? The craziest part, my skin was great. My immune system, no. No, you didn't need to. You just put your face on the desk that every single kid touched because you had an 8th period and 70 kids had sat at that table technically. Because in like middle school, there was always that one point in the day where they were like, okay, match up with another kid, and everybody would scramble. Yeah, see, you'd think so, but like at some point I was supposed to stop getting sick, right? But either my immune system sucks or I just coincidentally kept finding stronger. Maybe I was breeding them. Fucking releasing them and then coming back the next day and getting a stronger set. Alright guys, come on. In 20 years, we'll create the ultimate form of fucking strep throat. It was actually so bad that at one point I had mono and I just thought it was bad strep throat. Got it from a drinking fountain though. Can't blame that one on me. I sadly had never even been kissed. Caught the kissing disease, they call it, from a water fountain. And the only reason I found out was because a bunch of other people had it. And then, like, I just coincidentally also had it. And they just kind of, like, looked at me and they were like, oh, water fountain. And then my slow ass was like, why are they saying water fountain at me? And then eventually I was like, oh, water fountain. Oh my god, thankfully that was never my nickname or something. That'd suck. I love the episode of Parks and Recreation about water fountains, though. It has, like, a special place in my heart. How'd you solve the problem? Well, we just removed the mouthpiece where they're... Well, you know. I feel like I grew up in Pawnee, Indiana sometimes. If it wasn't a fictional town, I would just tell people I did. If I create the ultimate virus, I'd like it to be known as the Min-Max virus. Oh. The worst part about lure rod fishing is I just get in the habit of just swinging. This is a good fish, I think. I can't tell anymore. I try to use this last, so if you ever wonder, I try to use this right here to test how big the fish is, because my records will jump past the bar with just an X button. But see how it's not doing, like, anything? So I'm guessing it's gonna be low. 125, so that's... I caught a 420. So that's technically... What did I catch this morning? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Does that go beyond the range we thought possible? Did I not take a... I didn't take a screenshot of the first fish I caught this morning. You idiot. How are you supposed to do science if you don't record? You're just a fucking weirdo. Scientists write things down or screenshot them on their computer at least. At least. Ugh. Was not ready for that one. Okay, so trying not to go crazy. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of repeat numbers today. Oh my god, I'm not screenshotting every fish, and I'm not writing them down. I hate writing down all my fish stats. Okay, I actually did forget to swing that time. And we still caught something immediately. Not a giant. Please don't be 68 centimeters. Or be 68 centimeters, 200 FP. Be something weird. Something that makes no sense. 55, 158. Okay, that makes sense. That actually checks out. Okay, and swing. Stop. Swing. Stop. Wait 2 seconds. Start again. And what do we got? What do we got? Nothing. So yeah, so you want to get like right here and then just tap X and you want to see it like jump. Interesting. I just deleted a ton of them. And I kind of regret not going through all of them and just keeping like a folder of the good ones. But I also have a ton of them on my phone, and then I upload all my records to Reddit. So like, they survived, but I should have kept them. I could have just had a folder. This one's better. This could be a record Hama Hama with that jump. But Hama Hamas are different than Kaji. This is probably just in the 350 range. 288. Wow, I've lost my touch. Ignore that. But I'm pretty sure, let me check. Watch this, we're just gonna let this sit and we're still gonna catch a giant fish because I'm fucking crazy. I'm at 1,535 screenshots. I have a serious problem with screenshotting. I said this in a past stream. If I was born in a different generation, I'd be a scrapbooker. I would have so many scrapbooks. Okay, 55, 142. I'm not crazy. We are seeing repeat numbers. Oh. I would love to see a repeat 122 Hama Hama. Unless 354 is like an upper limit or something. Oh. Interesting. That's like actually smart. Oh, damn. It's a little guy. Shoot. Skoten, you're not the one who collects the small ones, are you? Did I just take that screenshot for you, even though you're actually here? No, okay. I'm mixing up your name with somebody else. I'm trying to think. It's not Wind. Oh, who's the other person? Somebody here actually collects tiny fish, so I'm glad I did take the screenshot then. I know. It was like bizarrely small. I can't remember the name of the person who comes in here and fishes with their boyfriend, and they keep the small fish as well. Or am I mixing that up? Oh my god, am I mixing people up? I've got to learn names. That's embarrassing. I used to have a job where my entire, like, paycheck came from memorizing people's names. That's embarrassing. Although, like, they were, like, real names, not just names you choose online. Oh, every so often, I would get a name on, like, my list, and I would do, like, a little roll call before my tour. And I would just stare at the people like, oh, Jesus Christ, like, what's the nicest way to say I'm gonna butcher your name because, like, I'm ignorant? The funniest thing is there's no good way to say it, but they're almost always understanding if you try to be polite. But, like, I can barely read, let alone pronounce names that I can't understand. 59, 180. Okay, so that's a chunky one. Yeah, he's doing a little turn for us slowly. Oh, yeah. Like, the first week on a new job is like just a nightmare for me. Like not only learning the new job, but like I feel like everybody learned my name in 2 days, and like I can't learn somebody's fucking face in like half an hour. They'll walk out of the room and come back, and it's just like, hey, you need anything? And it's like, no, I'm John though. It's nice to meet you. And they're like, I've been training you for the last 3 hours. And it's like, oh, I'm kidding. My name's Brian. Or no, my name's. I'm just gonna leave. And then like I grab a stapler and run. I will say when I was younger, this, oh God, was this like 6 years ago now? 7? Oh. I got a summer job as a tour guide doing a 1920s farm. And that was pretty fun. I got to pretend I was a farmer. That really threw off my like whole work ethic though. Like going back to normal work, it was not good. I've never had another job where I could fall asleep on a bench though, and it was okay. I've had people just like walk past me because they're just like, oh my God, look how authentic. And it's just me like sitting on a bench like, oh my God, there's people here and I fell asleep. Like, what do I do? Do I like commit to the bit? You think I'll catch a fish after sitting here for like 3 minutes like an idiot? But like, part of the job was like, you gotta look the part. So I wore like old-timey cotton shirts with overalls and stuff. And like, man, you got hot. And they tell you that people worked hard during the summer on farms and stuff, but like, that's not true. It's hot. You sit around out of the sun because it's hot. You do all your shit in the spring and fall. The reason nobody does anything in the summertime is because it's hot. But like, yeah, we had this porch swing, and sometimes I would just sit on it and get going and like create my own breeze, and it would just be enough to just fucking out like a light, nothing, no sound. Next thing you know, it's fucking closing time, and you're looking around and the sun's setting, and it's just like, oh, I was supposed to close hours ago. Have there been people here? I mean, depends on what you have. We didn't have, like, animals. So, I mean, it was literally, like, the bare minimum maintenance. But, yeah, I mean, if you have, like, livestock and stuff, there's a lot that goes on, but... We had chickens, but I mean, like, if you've ever had chickens, they're about as low maintenance as it comes. But we had, like, I think 4 buff Orpingtons, 5 reds, and oh god, what was it called? A Plymouth Rock? Something like that? But every so often we do, like, little shows to people. Oh my gosh, though. I was making a joke about, I was talking about this earlier, just like not recognizing people's faces or names. This is a solid fish. Look at this. So watch this. See that jump? See how like I can send it up over the bar now? Interesting. It's barely noticeable. I'm weird. Anyways, the worst is when like a friend gets you a job and you're just like, oh yeah, hi, my name's like freaking Chad Summerson. And like you see your friend at work finally after like 2 weeks of working there, and like you get a nice report going. People are like, hey, Chad, can you get me this? Absolutely. And it's just like, who the, what? No, his name's Pickles. And it's like, what? Don't. Dude, don't. And then all of a sudden your fucking whole... Oh! I'm being teased! Is the devil here in chat? What is this sick, twisted shit? Well, that's the longest one I've ever seen, but it's less weight. That's crazy. Alright, well, we gotta put that in the pin title. Mackenzie will get mad if I don't. 128 centimeters. Was that 3? So that was 2. Oh my god, what is with this game? Done. Okay, well, Jesus Christ. So that ties for longest Hama Hama ever. Oh my god, we're in the first 45 minutes. Where'd I get pickles? Oh, I've been watching those. Who is that on YouTube that does the fucking bistro clips where it's a guy and a bunch... I love those skits, but I've talked about this. But people who do skits where it's just one person and a bunch of wigs, I love that shit. I think YouTube Shorts have done wonders for small skit actors. I don't think YouTube's the greatest platform in the world, but it's done a lot for small skit actors. Like, this is totally random and don't think too much into it, but can you imagine, like, Chris Farley, or what was the one guy that he looked up to? The guy from the Blues Brothers? Like, I mean, like, those guys were basically the pioneers to the fucking entertainers we have nowadays. Like, the people who had to be the fucking center of the room and then took over sketch comedy. I mean, love them or hate them, and, like, I'm on one side of the fence. They were the center of attention whenever they were in the room. Like, it had to be eyes on them. And, like, if they had the fucking technology to just sit in front of a phone instead of go to the fucking studio, I think they would have been the kings of social media. I mean, for God's sakes, what's the one guy? The fucking mukbang guy. I mean, we're like literally, actually, he's almost exactly what I'm describing. Except he wasn't giant before the YouTubes. Although, we probably would have seen Chris Farley die if that was the case, and that's actually sad to think about. That shit would have been live streamed, for sure. I wonder if Elvis's death on the toilet would have been live streamed. Oh honey, my fingers are too greasy to turn off the Facebooks. I'm getting a cold sweat. I can't grip nothing on the tile wall. That's more of a Hank, I think. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever heard Elvis Presley talk and not an impersonation voice. I've heard him sing most definitely. I've heard recordings of him sing. I just don't think I've ever actually listened to an interview of him. I think I've only listened to corny ass impersonations. I actually don't know if I know what real Elvis sounds like. Ooh! That's tiny. Not record tiny, but tiny tiny. Oh god, I am like delirious. I didn't think I'd ever be joking about the deaths of celebrities at 6 o'clock in the morning while I'm fishing in a video game from 20 years ago, but here I am. Oh god, of all the things I could have ended up in, I feel like I live in a fucking South Park universe. With how the rules are going in this universe right now, I think that's the most logical show that we could all truly be in. And that's not a good situation. If that's the simulation we're all in, it's a bad time. And I hate that question. It gives me so much, like, nerd anxiety. Because, like, what is the greatest video game, TV show, fantasy universe to live in? Because, like, you only hear about them from the good points of view. There, like, really is no good answer. Pretty much every universe sucks. I know that's nihilistic, but, like, I know I can't beat up a dragon. I know I can't beat up the average zombie. And, like, for fuck's sakes, if I was born into My Little Pony, I'd be a horse. I'm not gonna be a fucking unicorn or some shit. I'm not gonna be magical. I'm gonna be one of the fucking regular horses. And it's gonna suck. Because I'm gonna be fucking subjected to, like, manual labor and shit. Because I'm not fucking fancy. It's never good. Pokemon, I'm gonna be part of one of the families that just lives in the fucking city, and it's like, no, you're a maintenance worker. No, like, what do you mean? We can't buy a Charmander? Do you know how much bikes cost in this universe? Like, son, no. But Mom, shut up, Alan. We're not getting you a Bulbasaur even. But he's the cheap one. It's like, you can get a Bellsprout when you're 40, and you can be the guy who wears the Pikachu shirt at the park. Everybody knows him. He's in every game. Pokemon trainer Ricky. And he's like 45, his shirt doesn't fit, and his Pokemon suck. But you bet his ass didn't put it in a chair. He didn't put his ass in a chair for 20 years working at the office so he could finally buy that Pikachu. And then learn he still didn't have what it takes. Yeah, and he loses. Often. But every day he wakes up and puts on that Pikachu shirt his mom bought him when he was 12, and he thought he was going to finally get that Pikachu, but instead it was just a t-shirt. And he walks his ass to the fucking park, and he stands there looking down the path, waiting for another challenger. His life's miserable. People say all the time, oh, I'd be in the Pokemon universe. I'd catch a Nidoran, and I'd beat the Elite Four once I got my Gyarados, and it knew Ice Beam, and Lance would never stand it. Lance would Thunder Punch you before you even walked in the room. What makes you think that you're special in this universe? Let me see your 5K time and how high you can jump, and then I'll judge if you'll survive in this universe. But, like, I know my 5K time and my vertical jump. And you don't think the other people do? How do you think Giovanni got to where he is? I saw Pokemon Origins. Giovanni ice beamed a child. He was ready to kill in that situation. I just subscribe to the theory that humans are actually evolved Pokemon, and that's why they're so durable, and that's why they just can't shoot each other. So they actually have to resort to Pokemon battles to dispute their fights, because humans would actually have to punch each other for years. Oh my gosh, yeah, like, oh my, I'd be the one who saves the entire Uchiha clan, and then I would rule over them. And it's like, motherfucker, you'd get fucking kicked out of the goddamn academy. Like, Naruto couldn't fucking make a shadow clone with all that chakra. That shows us that he got by even though he was an idiot because he had reserves and whatnot. I don't think you have a demon fox in you, child. There's 2 wolves in you, and they're both lame. I would probably just be a regular kid and then get like a cough one day and it's just like, oh, what's going on? I don't feel good. And I'd go to the doctor and they'd be like, oh yeah, you caught that Uchiha shit. You know, Itachi had it. And it'd be like, I'm gonna die from that? And I'm like, yeah, but like, since you're not that strong, it'll probably just be a couple weeks. Sorry. And that'd be it. And I caught it at a fucking drinking fountain. Sorry, old loser Hamaru. You're just not as strong as the other kids. I can jump 30 feet! Yeah, but like, toddlers can do that. Out of the womb. You're just a regular person. What does that mean? Am I gonna cook ramen? No, that guy's crazy strong. You can't cook ramen. Like, who do you think you are? Maybe that's why we never see the basic logic characters, because they're all in that intelligence room, strapped in. No, there's probably just a whole, like, task force of us regular people that they bring out every time, like, a pain shows up and destroys the village, and they're just like, bring out the regulars. Come on, guys, rebuild it. And it's like, oh my god, sunlight! And they take us out of like the secret tunnels they all hide in. Probably not. After watching Jujutsu Kaisen and seeing what happens to Nanami, I just don't have that. I thought maybe one day, but like, Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen showed me that I cannot. Do you think we'll ever get an end to Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen? I have no idea if either of you can answer that, but that's just a question for the void. It's sad. Anime was never one of those things I thought would get hit with how much money can we squeeze out of this? But like, within like 6 years, freaking anime went from being this obscure, like, oh my god, like, have you seen this? It's like, I have no idea what that is. To like, it is one of the most popular things on the planet. But like, probably within 3 years, it went from being this like unheard of, like, oh yeah, like it's a pretty sweet job, to nobody ever talks well about being an animator anymore. And like, maybe I just didn't know enough about it. That could be. Very well could be. All eyes are on anime right now. Studio Ghibli finally got a fucking acknowledgement from the shitheads over here. I didn't know that they had never technically... What was it they just won? It was like a Golden Globe for Best in Animation or some shit. I mean, obviously every year they release a movie they should win, but... I haven't seen The Boy and the Heron yet. I've been putting it off, but... After I missed The Wind Rises and or was it The Wind Rises? Is that the one about the immortal, silver-haired woman thing? I have not seen it, but, like, I have seen it everywhere. Okay, yeah, that like, yeah, you're absolutely right. It just appeared out of nowhere. I'm not even gonna lie though, this is like, I'm not even sad to say this. I think one of my favorite times in my life was sitting around just not doing anything with my life, stumbling on Reddit, and finding the fucking meltdown of Jujutsu Kaisen of Sukuna versus Gojo. That was one of the greatest things to watch occur week by week. I'm not even kidding. I don't think there will ever be a meltdown on the internet quite the same. It was just, it was literally beautiful. People lost their minds. People actually lost their minds in the Sukuna versus Gojo fight. And like, I was there for it. The memes are almost immortal to, like, I see them all the time. I was on Breaking Bad today, and I saw a "Nah, I'd win," and it was like, is that a Jujutsu Kaisen? And then I scrolled down, and it was Heisenberg photoshopped over the fucking Gojo picture of "Nah, I'd win," and it was like, this is perfect. It's like, I cannot believe that meltdown has like transcended into other subreddits. Like, I just hope it gets animated and it's as popular as it was online. I don't know much about Jujutsu Kaisen outside of like reading about it online and the weekly spoilers, but like, oh my god. I learned so many pop culture terms just from that. Think, Mark. I still have you, Dad. And that's a great point. Invincible Season 1 was huge. Season 2 was really good too. All of the Omni-Man Fortnite memes killed me. Here's the thing, Mark. Let me break it down for you. And then play the fucking Fortnite theme. Holy shit. I can remember making my first, like, rage-faced meme template. And that's the best part. Like, Season 1, then that's what, like, I think blew Season 1 up, was it was really good, but it was people like me who saw the memes and was like, okay, like, I've gotta watch it now. Like, it's funny, it's good, and it's got memes. There's gotta be a term for that, like... Oh my god. Is that what that's from? I hope that's not his cake. It's equivalent to. $88 to $90. I wish I was Roller Coaster Tycoon smart. Oh, decent. Hello. What do we got? 350, 400? Taking bets. Taking bets. I'm betting Kaji 380. I'm feeling optimistic. I'm gonna go 130, 380. I'm getting crazy with it. Watch this. $133.82. Final call. Ooh, 125, 374. Not bad. Decent guess. Not bad. I could have been closer. I could have been closer. That's fair. You don't like my method of tapping to see how big the fish is? It's all in the feel. You gotta feel it. You don't count the vibrations in your hand as the controller rumbles. You don't close your eyes and sense the ones and zeros as the bar rises. What else am I supposed to do? Is there actually a better way to do it? Are you just supposed to tap it the way the arrow goes? What is this nonsense? Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I don't like that at all. Or is this just a big fish? This might just be a big fish. I'm gonna play it normal, just in case this is a big fish. I find that gives me good success. Because I get that extra tension bonus whenever I match the arrow. See, like, it jumped there because I had a bad time on it. But right there, I got, like, a nice pull. I've only ever watched the one video, so I'll have to go back and check it. But I have fished this way for nearly 20 years, so, like, I probably can't unlearn it at this point. I'd have to play Final Fantasy 15 as well, because I might even fish the same way in that game. Kajis are rolling in, though. I'll watch that on my break. I have to say, though, it's over 100 hours. I don't even have to say close anymore. I think I'm over 100 hours of fishing. I've probably only lost 5 fish. Like, actually, once they're hooked. It might not be the greatest method or the most common, but I'm consistent. The last 2 fish that I, like, confidently know that I lost for sure, I could find them on film. I lost them because they were just too difficult. I was on a base lure rod and I just couldn't reel the fish in. I tried everything I could, but couldn't do it. But I mean, other than that, like, I feel like I almost never get caught off guard. I never have a slip up. Consistent. It's pretty much just what I go for is consistency. Shouldn't even say that. I honestly just find what works for myself and then I stick to it. Which I often complain about other people doing. But that is called being a narcissist. And I'm great at doing that. Honestly, I'm probably the best at it. Alright, watch this fucking record. 1, 2. We're gonna shake for 2 seconds. We're gonna wait for a second. Son of a bitch. You were supposed to be giant. That was risky. Those were big strats on a small fish. Alright, so newer idea. You gotta catch the fish while doing this. Get fucked. How do people not figure out the lure rod? Nice. She's a beaut. I don't know why that's even remotely funny. Oh, I've lost my mind. Do you think the direction I rotate matters? Why? Why did I have to catch a 128 352? Why couldn't it be a 356 at least? Why couldn't it have tied my other one? Oh, that's such a fucking bummer. I swear, if I fish all I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fish all fucking day. And if I don't see a bigger fish, I'm done. I am done fishing for the big ones. I have at the limit. I have caught the biggest fish this save file is going to fucking see. And I'm going to the small boys. I didn't even want to fish for big fish today, but like, obviously I should have. Something was fucking cosmically telling me to fish for the big ones today. I tied my Hama Hama record. We're gonna see a fucking tie on the Kaji. I'm calling it. What is it? It's 7 a.m. Well, you know what? Today, we're gonna be the 99%. No, I'm kidding. It's 7 in the morning. I'll probably make it till 5. So that we'll go till 6 if we can. That'll give me 13 hours, I think. If I take a break every 2 hours, so I don't get blood clots in my legs and die, and I drink water, and I respect myself, we should be able to pull off 15-minute breaks, which is not that much downtime. I'm gonna drink this water bottle. Watch this. We're gonna shake. 1, 2? Oh, son of a bitch. Come on, game. Alright, we're gonna go into Mach speed. But we are looking for 187 centimeter plus Kaji with an FP value of 384, or no, 584. What would we want on bait rod? 280? 280 plus roughly. 279 or some shit. And then, yeah, Hama Hama, we're looking for 128 plus, 382 plus. I shouldn't even say that. We want numbers higher than that. We don't want to tie again. I'm so tired of tying. Tying is leading to my... Tying is the tying... Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I can't even talk. Tying is the leading theory to me believing in the limits now. Because we are starting to tie our own records and each other's records quite frequently. You know what's fucked up? You say that and all of a sudden it popped into my head, like, I wonder how fast I could start up another save file and try to catch big fish. And see if it changes anything. Like if I notice anything immediately. Because, like, I've thought about switching to PS4 just because of how much better it looks. But I'm like, I've got all these fish. But then I'm like, wait, what if I switched and immediately, like, I noticed, like, the fish were fucking smaller, or I noticed they were bigger, or I caught more of them. Thank you. Thank you. I really needed that. I'm not sure if you'd have to ask everybody else if I'm having good luck or bad luck. Personally, I think I'm fucking cursed. But we're gonna go for a full day, so... I mean, yeah, but like... It was 1 centimeter from being the world record. So, like, what kind of luck is that? Like, it was a huge one. It was, in fact, a huge one. But, like, it was smaller than the one I already have. Oh, what'd you get? Big or small? Ooh. 108's a good one. I have not, I think, seen a 109, a 111, or a 113. But 108's good. 108, 110, 112, and 114 are numbers I see consistently. Oh, nice. You're not even at max yet. Good shit, then. Good shit. It's not exactly easy to do, but personally, I think one of the best places to level up your rods is down in Chapter 6 where I do my glitches. Because you can just catch, I mean, yeah, that's great stat management. I did luck. I did 100 luck, 100 resilience, 100 strength, 100 grip, and then flight. And I hated myself as we were realizing that flight was the most important one. Because I was just, like, panic leveling my flight. No, yeah, Hama Hama and Kaji are definitely worth more points. I just felt like Gobblers, in my own personal experience, bit more often. Because, yeah, if you could just get down to the glitch and throw on petite fish, you can just nail gobblers non-stop. And they're worth good points. Not as many points, obviously. Kaji and Hama Hama are just worth so many points, but... Because I think that's the only place on a bait rod you can actually target Gobbler. Oh, got a tiny one. I leveled up my rod almost entirely on Mardans for the first part of my playthrough. When I was grinding, if I got out of a level and it was like 8 o'clock or something like that, I would just fly over to Fish Monster and I would do some fishing. At the start of my playthrough, I was so anal about min-maxing that I would actually restart my game if I didn't catch any fish in the night. And I would like restart until I caught at least one. I tried for 2, but sometimes I would like catch a single fish and it was just like, alright, I give up, I'm just going on. But eventually I realized I had reset so many times that I could have just run a few levels and then been fishing again. And it was like, okay, I'm wasting time. My actual playthrough of this game was about 100 hours, and then I just gave up and started fishing. I mean, I feel like I've accomplished almost everything I can in this game, outside of, like, weird shit like this. I think once I actually complete the game without upgrading Max and Monika's health, I will have completed just about everything in the game. After that, it'll just literally be fishing contests, having a save file with, like, every photo on one. Yeah, so, like, that seriously is one of the things that makes me think about, like, the reset theory and stuff. Because there are some nights where I'll catch, like, so many Mardans, and it's just like, why did I reset all those times? How did this never occur? Like, I literally can't tell if it's just luck, because apparently luck is how many bites you get, or if it really is, like, sometimes when you load in the game's just basically like, yeah, permanent rain, everywhere you go, you catch more fish, but you can't fucking tell, like, it's just a random status effect Max has, and you would never know. It's wild. Oh, big stretch. Big fucking stretch. Stretch the other arm. Oh, shit, my neck popped. That was good shit. I needed that, obviously. Something from my shoulder to my neck just adjusted. That was beautiful. Yeah, I never even, like, knew about that stuff before the strategy guide. Like, when you posted that, I didn't even actually know raining did help with fish, like, chances. I had read it on game FAQs and stuff like that, but it was just like, where are they getting this information from? Like, who fished 10,000 fish on normal days and not? I still can't believe they're in Yorta Valley. What's the lore implication there? Oh, if this is a Hama Hama, we got something. Please be a Hama Hama. It's nighttime, right? Is it nighttime or late day? I think it's nighttime. I don't even believe in the night and day bullshit. What am I saying? I don't gotta sleep, baby. I'm staying up all night. Stop teasing me! Stop teasing me! I would have to guess fucking strategy guide, because how? How would you ever think, I'm gonna check every fishing spot in the map at night with the apples now? Like, no, get the fuck out of here. Although, somebody probably did that. I mean, I tried everything down on the river and the glitch area. So I wonder if you glitch out of bounds in Barga's Valley with the speed, because you only get one shot with the speed of all, I think, when you're doing that mission with Monica. And I wonder if that uses the same water from anywhere, or if it uses the same water from Glitch River. I know Pokemon Fan 4000 catches a single fish down there. I think it's a gummy. But I wonder what body of water that technically is. I tried using the fork out of bounds. I was pretty disappointed. I was so hoping a Nonky would bite on one of the lures when I was out of bounds. I was like praying for it. I know that's not how programming is like most likely going to work. But as soon as I got down there, my heart was racing and my brain was just like, please tell me there's like some fucking river somewhere that the programmer just used to test fish. But I have not found it if there is one. Alright, well, I am catching suspiciously large Hama Hama today, so I think I'm gonna stick it out. Oh, shit. When did I catch that record one? I wonder if it actually was a record. Holy shit, I didn't even fucking think about that. I might have set a record. I forgot about the fucking centimeters. Shit! Which... which Hama Hama do you think it is? Oh, God. I should just empty the aquarium, shouldn't I? Except for the other Hama Hama. Oh, shit. Okay. Before anything happens... Quit hiding back there, motherfucker. 128.1. Odds are we just caught a record. I didn't even think about this. So it's not this one, but... $90, $38, $128, $88. That is my new gobbler, actually. Where'd all my other fish go? Oh, they're all down here. Okay. Nope. 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 122. That was the other monster. Oh, they're all babies. Okay, yeah, I was like, that is 5, right? I can count to 5. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, is that it? We got a record. Wow, it's like much bigger, right? No. That was like a perfect moment. Slightly. You can slightly see it. No, maybe I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. I set a fucking record by 0.6. Alright, so that one goes up here. And then... $141, $112, $97, $187, $128, $133. I actually can't understand how you're at the day 600 something already with 200 hours when I'm at day 360 and 165. I will double check, but time speed normal. If I had to guess, there's something about time movement in like dungeons or something. Because time also doesn't move when you have the menu open. And I don't feel like I play too much with the menu open. Like, a lot of my time is genuinely just spent running in dungeons. So, like, I don't know. I really couldn't answer that for you. We might be just figuring out, like, right now that it is just PS2 versus emulation. Be crazy to find out if emulation fucking was, like, or that's not even possible. I was gonna say it'd be crazy if it was, like, improperly done and you guys were all actually running at double speed, and then when you turned it up, it was actually quad speed. But that wouldn't be possible. You would notice that. Hell, maybe time moves faster or slower. No, it'd be faster. When you're fishing. I don't know. I have no answer for that. I can tell you I never sat idle in my game until I started fishing. Shit. For all we know, days might move differently depending on what chapter you're in. That'd be some crazy ass lore shit that, like, as you get closer to Griffin and his destruction of time, like, it's actually slowing down the moon cycles. I mean, that's again giving level 5 a fuck ton of credit, but, like, it would be cool. That's some Ocarina of Time bullshit. Yeah, what day am I on? Yeah, almost. It's crazy. I feel good. I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked those fish. Because that's a new record. You know, honestly, it was 4 FP lighter. 0.6 millimeters longer. We take those. We fucking take those. Eat shit, second place fucking holder. Which was me. An hour ago. I probably should eat something. Probably not shit. I'm hungry. How close are we to the first break? Alright, we are 20 minutes away from eating breakfast. Although I could eat breakfast in my chair. Because I have a delicious, I can't remember what brand it is, protein shake, strawberry. But if I shake my protein shakes inside, like inside my own home, well, it's my mom's home. I live in my mom's house. It's not my home. My cats will swarm me like fucking flies on a dead carcass. You know, I might honestly do it just so you guys can hear it. I guarantee they'll probably scream if I do it. And I haven't shared one of my protein shakes with them in a long time. I shouldn't. Don't fucking judge me. I know I shouldn't. But they're beautiful creatures. And when they scream at me, I can't help but love them. He fell asleep in the basket, but, like, he's face down in it because there wasn't enough room for him to, like, put his chin up on the ledge. I'll turn off the sound for the game, because that seems to actually help with them coming through on the microphone. I don't know what I've done incorrectly with my microphone. Like, it's supposed to be omnidirectional, but, like, it picks me up over here. It picks me up back here. But, like, it doesn't pick up my cats when they're 2 feet away. Ooh. What did we catch earlier? Oh, we caught a 49 132. Okay, okay. We've already beaten that. Okay, so in 20 minutes, I will take the dog outside. Oh god, it better not fucking rain again today. That's so dreary. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm betting this is a Kaji. If it's a Hama Hama, we might have ourselves another record here. Hama Hama's... Ooh, I went the wrong way. I don't know how I kept this fish. It must not be a record. A record fish probably would have just jumped off there. Okay, so maybe today's not a Kaji record day, and that's alright. Oh, that's a half bar. Or, why do I always say a half? Because I've never seen anything go above the halfway bar. I've gotten stagnant. I need to be more optimistic. That was a quarter bar. That was only a quarter bar. Don't say half bar. Be more optimistic. All right, this is gonna be like a 115 Hama Hama if it's one. Come on, baby. Okay, I'm not that upset. I got magic in me. And it's deep inside another quarter bar. What's with all these giant fish? I wish I knew, so I could tell you what to do in your own game. But instead, I've spent 100 hours, and it's still the same. That's lame. That's the kind of content I put out. Shitty rhymes, and big... What the fuck? Did I just catch two 115s? Okay, I think my game's fucked up. Would y'all still respect me if it was actually just my cartridge, or my disc was fucked up, and that's why my fish are bigger? I feel like a cheater right now. Like, I genuinely feel like my disc is fucked up or something. I just caught nearly identical Kajis. I've caught so many duplicate-sized fish today, but none back-to-back. Something's fishy. We're onto something here. Today's the day. We crack the fucking RNG case today. I am going to catch a fucking 187 Kaji that's slightly bigger or smaller than the one I caught. I guarantee it. I'm not even gonna be mad if it happens. The fact that I just saw... Okay, 125. We've seen that 3 or 4 times today. Okay. I think I've figured it out. I think every game predetermines your fish sizes as soon as you start it. And that's how big your fish are. Like, there are certain predetermined sets of fish. Because I keep seeing so many of the same numbers, but not the numbers in between. Like, I just mentioned this. I've never seen a 109 Hama Hama, I think. But I've seen a 108 and 110. I don't think I've ever seen a 111 one, but I've seen 112 and 114. So, like, me seeing the 128 a second time, and it only being 4 FP off of the other 128, while at the same time I've caught 354, 352, and 356 now. Or no, 356, 354, and now 352. I think the game's predetermined, like when you pick your fucking outfits or something. Because both Pokemon Fan and I probably started the game with the clown outfits. And that's all I have to go off of. But like, today is going to be another fucking weird day of me catching records. And unless it's the slowly ascending fish theory, it's the seeded game theory. Your game predetermines everything when you start it. Which, are you ready for this? Would explain why some of us have never seen the Spheda glitch where you get 15 tries on super short shots. Because all of that might be predetermined when you pick your outfit. I have no way to prove any of that, by the way. So thank you for being here for my rant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My name is Coors O'Hannigan, and I will be at the bar down the road. Oh, are we dancing? Oh, we're fucking dancing. Oh, we're dancing, baby. Get out your prediction hats. Fucking 130 Hama Hama. 130 Hama Hama, or I fucking hunt you guys to extinction. Today. You want to hear what I did to Geodudes in Crystal version of Pokemon? I fucked them up. I got a Feraligatr before I got my Pokedex one time. I will fuck up your species, Hama Hama. You bastards! Well, that's second place weight. That is the second heaviest caught, or Hama Hama ever caught. That was 10 FP lower than the record. Or no, that was 8. 8 FP off the record. Something is going on today. I'm fucking telling you. You can tell when you're going to catch records. There's something weird about this game. I was catching giant fish yesterday. What day is it? It's the fucking... I'm telling you, dude, it's the fishing contests. I have to go back and watch my videos. Holy oh my god. I have not paid attention to this until like a few days ago. Well, we probably won't know because they don't give a shit. I'm seriously starting to pay attention to this. I'm wondering if you catch bigger fishes during the contest. I love that fishes is an acceptable term now. It's fucking fishes, people. Fishes! Fish is! Not that I actually knew my entire life that it was fishes, but like, no, it's fishes. Fishes refers to multiple fish of multiple fish species. Fish refers to many of one species. Fishes is multiple of multiple species. And since I have caught multiple of Hama Kaji, it is fishes. I literally didn't learn that until I was sitting in a college level course called ichthyology. So I only learned it recently, but I just remember like one day like the professor corrected something. It was like, no, fishes is the proper term, and he explained it, and I just remember sitting there like, oh my god. Ichthyology, fish knowledge, I think is what it translates to from Latin. You got your ichthyology, your dendrology, your ornithology, your herpetology, your mammalogy, boobology, anything. I think it just means knowledge. No, I did the whole, go to college so you can get a job, so you can do what you love, so you never work a day in your life. That's a bunch of bullshit. Work is fucking work. That's a fucking lie. It doesn't matter if you love it. Shit, 99% of the times, if you do what you love for a job, you end up fucking hating it. Like, you have to be a fucking positive-ass person to not get burnt out on doing what you love and then answering the same fucking question from somebody asking it. Hey, can I pet the frog? No. No! Why the fuck would you... No! Any other questions? Any other questions that aren't about petting the frog? God damn it, how do you get the frog? And then you're like chasing after a fucking 9-year-old with your frog. It's literally that. Like, I learned that, and it sucked because I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna study animals. And like, unless you're fucking Bendy Irwin or some shit, like, no. You're just fucking cleaning up trash at a park because people eat their fucking hot dogs from the gas station and then throw the fucking wrapper on the ground, and they're like, what? It's biodegradable. You're a park ranger. Don't you know what biodegradable means? Keith, I just fucking told that loser. Look at his pants. They're riding up his ass. And then they walk away, and you're like, man, they're fucking a uniform. I have to wear them. No, you can still love your job, but like, I feel like unless you got that golden ticket job, it's just a regular job. Like, that's just maybe that's just my nihilistic attitude. But like, I would fucking literally rather change trash at a Wendy's where at the end of the night I can fucking take some food home with me because the cooks are cool guys than work at a park where I have to like look at somebody carve into a tree for the 900th time. It really, like, it ruined it. It ruined like going to parks and stuff for me because like I feel obligated to like clean up the trash and stuff now because like at one point it was my job, but like it like took that fun from me. It sucked. I still enjoy going to parks and whatnot, but like, just like I know when I see a park ranger changing the trash and there's like fucking a hole in the trash and a bunch of soda leaking out, it's just like I know that he's so close to being like, I fucking hate all you people. And it's just like, don't break, brother. Don't. Like, these people suck. I live in an area where somebody gets rescued off the trail probably once a month. Just because they go out without water or anything, and they're just like, I can do 10. And it's like, what fucking makes you think you can do 10 miles? And then, like, some park worker or the fire department have to save him. Oh, video rental would make me so uncomfortable. Hi, I'd like to get these 6 movies. You owe $50. I'll get it next time. You're about to rent $50 in movies. I can't. Tim! I'm the bitch who asks for the manager every time. Although I will say, at some fast food restaurants, I've had, like, the backs of the, or not the backs, but the managers had my back, and that's been, like, one of the greatest feelings ever. Can I do this? No. Can I no. We don't do that. It's on the board. And then I'll have, like, that moment where it's like, don't make me tap the sign. You gotta like the consistency, though. The most depressing job I've ever had was bell ringing for the Salvation Army. Not only because people would tell me constantly how much the Salvation Army helped them in a tight spot, and then I'd see them buying lottery tickets, but how often people would stop me to tell me that the Salvation Army was the devil incarnate. It just, like, there was no winning. I thought I was doing good things by, like, collecting for charity, but, like, most depressing job I've ever had. And you have to stand out in front of a Walmart and you can watch people go to the other door because you're there. That hurts. There's nothing like smiling at somebody while you're fucking ringing a bell, collecting donations, and they just fucking walk to the other door. It's like, I don't even care if you give money. I just wanted to say hi. I have to do this for 8 hours. Like, please say hello to me. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. But I needed a job, and the Salvation Army, didn't actually give a shit when you worked for them that you came in and got, like, food from the food pantry. Yes! Not a record, but finally. That is my second ever 150 Kaji, everyone. Second ever. And, just so you know, that's the minimum size. They can go up to 560. Because I have caught a 154 that was 584. Oh my god, so like every centimeter's like a few FP. Holy shit, this is calculable. This is fucking calculable. I might be catching enough fish to figure out the centimeter to FP ratio. Holy shit. If you use the 100 point value range, you might be able to figure out how... Oh my gosh. I wonder if I have enough screenshots of those fish, because I take pictures of all the big ones. Because if I caught a 154... Where's my phone? What the dick? Who texted me? What the shit is that? Oh no! I must have clicked on a fucking bad website. I'm gonna get an entire month of scam phone calls now. What was I looking at? What have I been Googling recently? Oh. Bullshit. Ugh. I looked up powdered sugar recipes for icing last night. I should have known better. Those fucking recipe websites, they're worse than porn. I'm not even kidding. Recipe websites are worse than porn. Like, hands down. Alright, downloads. Where's my Kaji record? Where you at? So this is also interesting. I caught a 164, 464. So that's 10 centimeters longer, only 4 FP higher. Here we go. 152, 584. Okay, so there's something. Do you like fish sticks? Yes. You like fish sticks in and around your mouth? Yeah. Are you a gay fish? I am not no gay fish. Yo, look, Kanye, it's just a joke. I'm not a fish. I don't know. I can't. I wish I knew. From what we know, I shouldn't even say what we, I don't know. From what is known, the only thing that is determined is the centimeters, and then everything else is generated from that. You're basically just trying to roll a giant 200-sided die, apparently. And then everything is determined off of that, which is what makes me think now we could find a mathematical, like, equation. And then determine from that what the biggest and smallest version of each length would be. Like, for instance, say I just caught a max 279, we could figure out, like... Well, I guess that's not even a good example, because we would know the max. I don't know. I'm thinking if I look at enough of the fish, I might be able to trial and error an equation to find out how to get that 100 value range. I don't know. I'm gonna be doing some fucking Rain Man math, I think. I'm gonna get my whiteboard out. I think I have 4 different colors. I should be alright. There's a lot of things that I think should be vice versa about that. Like, I agree that FP should be determined first, but like, to me, yeah, it should, honestly, I feel like it should just fucking grab a value. Which is what it seems to do to me, because like, I keep seeing so similar sized fish. Either there's a formula for it, or like, it grabs both of them at the same fucking time. Like, I just genuinely don't think any of us fucking know. Like, I want to know what Mackenzie saw. But, like, I know I wouldn't understand it. Because, again, I can't even decompress a fucking file. I can't even look up a fucking powdered sugar icing recipe without getting a fucking virus on my phone. And it wasn't even good icing. It was fucking bullshit. I had to look up in, like, the comment section for the actual measurements because I couldn't find them anywhere. Which, like, I guess is, like, the new thing to, like, get people to make comments of the actual measurements because you're a fucking horsecock and you didn't put them in your actual post because now you're getting people to make comments on your website to drive up interaction. Fuck you. Tell me how many tablespoons of fucking vanilla extract, you asshole. I don't care that your grandmother died 2 years ago and you just found out this recipe a week ago. I know you lying. Fucking Kenny96 with an Attack on Titan picture in the comment section told me that it was a teaspoon of vanilla. Like, why couldn't you, asshole? Fucking blend until you get your consistency right. Eat my ass. You either know or you don't. I made a strawberry cake in case you were wondering. So I tried to make like a powdered sugar icing drizzle for it. I fucked it up. The cake was good. Fucked up the icing royally. Although it was my first time making icing. I thought I'd make like a little... I think they're called bundt cakes? But I thought I was gonna make like a little... fucking... Yeah, that's originally why I live with my mom, was because I cook, like, all of her meals. I wouldn't say I'm a good cook, but, like, that's probably one of the few things that I'm actually skilled enough to watch a video on and then immediately replicate. I'm by no means a good cook. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But, like, I can actually, like, for some reason, follow a recipe really well and have good results. Oh, I do love cooking a good steak, though. Fucking waiting for the oil to get to the right smoke point. Fucking throw that bad boy on there. Crust both sides. Flip it into the oven with a nice garlic butter. I do love the science behind that shit. But no, my mom works too much to, like, live a life and take care of, like, her being. So she would either have to, like, cook food and clean a house or have fun. And I'm basically, like, the maid. But at a certain point, you know, you can only clean a house so much. So now I stream. My mom calls me a property manager, but I'm basically a glorified maid. I do take care of her dog as well. She can't have a dog because she works too much. The last time she had a dog, she actually had to start paying somebody to come to the house and sit with the dog during the day because the dog got a bladder infection. So, like, she literally worked too much to have a dog. So, like, me just being here allows her to actually have a pet, which is wild. But I mean, like, animals are, like, some of the greatest joys in life. Some people don't like animals, and I can respect the shit out of that. I had a cousin that got bit by a dog at a very young age, and he just, I think at, like, 35, got a dog. But, like, it fucked him up. Literally and mentally. Or I guess physically. That's literally. But nope, I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner when I can. Sometimes she wakes up before me. I can't cook if I'm not awake. Yeah, I wake up at like 2 a.m. and she wakes up before me sometimes. We are like not even night owls. What's a good morning bird? We're like common loons. But no, my mom's big passion is running like 100-mile races. So like she needs all the fucking time in the world she can to dedicate to that. So like kind of, but like as soon as 8 p.m. rolls around, I'm fucking useless. Like I would stream all day when I'm not cooking, cleaning, picking up, or doing something. But, like, I literally am useless after 8 p.m. I streamed once after 8 p.m., and it started to get ugly towards the end. But, like, I legit am one of those people who function off of, like, 4 to 5 hours of sleep, and then every 3 days, I need, like, a fucking nap in the middle of the day that lasts 6 hours. But, like, I cannot stay up all night. I wish I could. I missed out on some great teenage memories playing video games because I couldn't stay up late enough. Everybody would be like, oh, we're gonna grind out, we're gonna get a nuke. Everybody's gonna get a nuke in Modern Warfare 2 tonight. And like 6:30 would roll around and it'd be like, alright, well, I'm gonna pack it in, guys. If I sleep for 8 hours, I have done something borderline irreparable to my sleep schedule. It just doesn't happen. I don't know if I'm too light of a sleeper or it's just who I am. But like when I was a kid, I can remember getting up for school and it being like 4 o'clock in the morning and just sitting there and with like anxiety waiting for my brother to wake up because he would get ready like 30 minutes before we had to leave. And it was just like, what are you doing? Like, wake up. Like, are you dead? And then finally I just realized, like, I'm fucking weird. People do not wake up early. And like, again, I say wake up early. So yeah, you say that. I literally would always catch Inuyasha like ending. I've never actually watched an episode of that show, but I have seen the ending so many times. Actually, at a certain point in my life, I would get so excited at just seeing the ending of that because I think it was like, man, like 2006, 2007, somewhere in there. It meant Naruto was coming on. And like early Naruto, like Zabuza arc, was good shit. Oh my god, I can remember getting so excited about wondering what was in the next episode of Naruto. That was like peak Naruto. Naruto got really good later. Haku was great. I had an entire character that I had like come up with in my own mind that was gonna be like another member of Haku's race, because I think there's like a weirdly translated line where Haku's like, you think you're so clever or something like that, but I see everything moving in slow motion, and it's like a reference to Sasuke unlocking the Sharingan and being able to see on like the same level as Haku. And I just remember thinking like, that's gonna come back. There's going to be another race that sees just as quickly as the Sharingan. But, like, sadly, Kishimoto got way too into the Sharingan after that moment. And, like, you know. Planetary devastation! My god, back in the day when a fucking water clone was the fucking peak of battle strategy. I started Trigun a long time ago, but I couldn't finish it, and I'm wondering if I can go back now that I've got a better taste in anime. Oh, son of a bitch. So we got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. Plus 2. What's 9 times 6? What is that, 54? I'm using my phone. 54, look at me, I actually did it. So we just caught 56 fish, roughly. Yeah. Oh, I see your Rinnegan only has 3 tome. I've unlocked the 4 tome. You've only unlocked the Mangekyo Rinnegan blah blah blah. You can only summon the Ten Tails Part 2. I'm up to the Ten Tails Part 5. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and Fullmetal Alchemist were like the first 2 animes that like pushed me into like being an anime nerd. Because I watched... Which one did I watch? I watched Fullmetal Alchemist first, but didn't finish it. And then years later, Netflix would come out, and we would get a Wii, and I would get the like crazy combination every teenager would experience in the 2000s of a Wii with Netflix. And I would start binge watching Brotherhood, and I would experience the most wild Mandela effect of my life, because I was like, there's an entire arc missing from this, right? And like, I just kept digging and trying to figure it out. And then eventually, it was like years later, Netflix got both versions or something like that. And I realized like I had watched the other version up to a certain point, but didn't finish it. And it was just like, it was crazy. But that really got me into anime and like, oh, this version's better than that version. And this is that. And, But that's funny, yeah. Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood were like my shows that like got me into everything. they weren't my first animes. The first ones I ever technically watched were, I think, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. But I only actually watched those because my dad would turn them on because they had dinosaurs in them. And I liked the dinosaurs. But I never actually liked Dragon Ball Z growing up. Which was really strange because once I got into anime, I was just like, oh yeah, shit, like, I actually know every Dragon Ball Z character. I've never even watched it. And then I watched a few episodes of Dragon Ball, and as soon as I saw, like, the old Toriyama, like, dinosaur design, it was just, like, something unlocked in my brain, and it was just like, oh shit, I think I've seen all of these. But now I can confidently say, without a doubt, my favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter. Death Note's super good. I just can't get into it after L dies. I've seen up until almost the end, and then I just got burnt out. But yeah, up until the death of L, that shit is good. Silverfang, very nice. That's a fucking conversation starter in an anime circle. I don't have any anime on VHS, but I just scored some demo discs for the PS2 the other day. And let me tell you what, I'm fucking stoked. Let me pull up the demos I got. Where are the pictures? Those are downloads. I got... Oh wait, I'm passing daytime. Stories, cool movies. That's the Baldur's Gate one. Behind the scenes, no. Cool movies, behind the scenes, no. I got a bunch of them. I got a behind, okay, so this is the start, this is one of the first of the anime ones. I've got a demo disc with a full-length, I don't know what this means, a full-length movie for Dot Hack, and it's got a behind-the-scenes feature for Dot Hack. That's on the demo disc number 62 from PlayStation Magazine. Where's the next one? I did get the Dark Cloud 2 demo. That was really cool. Oh, I got the Full Metal Alchemist demo. That's going to be really fun. And then... Where's the other one? Oh, here, I think... Oh, I got the demo for Mobile Suit Gundam, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. Oh, and then here it is. This is the good one. Or, no, it's the next one. Here we go. Videos. Eureka 7, Volume 1, The New Wave. Zatch Bell. Hack GU, Volume 1, Rebirth. All on one disc. Like, I didn't know there was a PS2 fucking disc with Volume 1 of Eureka 7, Zatch Bell, and Hack.gu. Like, what? It's also the Guitar Hero 2 demo. It was, oh god, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. I thought the arrow went the other way. I was at the local game store the other day, though, like, digging. They had, like, 40 or 50 demo discs, and I was just digging through it. And the guy was just looking at me like, wait, what you doing? And it was just like, I've never seen a demo collection this big. Like, this is, I'm so excited. And he was just like, oh, well, take your time. Nobody's ever looked through that. And it was just like, that's so weird. Like, I kind of understand. Like, it was on the back shelf back there. Like, who would ever know? And he was just like, no, nobody ever asks for it. Like, we've had this store for years. Nobody's ever asked about demos. And it was just like, what the fuck? That's on you, dude. Like, people love demos. Like, it's on the fucking back shelf. Nobody knows you have demo discs. Like, bullshit. Like, oh, not bad. Let me catch this fish and I'll read that completely. So I just saw the price. A PS2 at my local store is about $100. Fat or slim. Silver or black. Woo! I bought a used PS2 on Legion of eBay a few years ago. Now I get enough far. I don't think the seller knew what he had because it's a fat mode. Oh, with the official internet adapter. That is a chonker. I think all of my Kaji have been in, or my big Kaji have been in the 420 to 430 range. So hopefully we can break that. That is a chonker. That's a good looking fish. I'd like to see something in the 500s today. No, every so often on like the internet, you find a seller who doesn't quite know what they have, and I feel bad. I've been to a few garage sales where like I'm like looking at the games and electronics, and I'm just like, okay, don't sweat. This is a fucking Pokemon Ruby game for $1. Just buy the game and leave. And like sometimes I feel bad, and it's just like, do you know what you fucking have here? I did, but I rained on a woman's parade one day because she made, oh my god. I felt so bad as I got in the car because I was in like full fucking like white kid punches a hole in the wall mood. But I had stumbled onto this garage sale post that this woman was selling like all of her fucking kids stuff. And I mean like literally Game Boy SPs, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Platinum, all the good, like, third games that, like, you search for online and you never find. And she was selling the lot for, like, $60 or something like that. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, that's over $1,000. She has over $1,000 in, like, different Pokemon games and Game Boys. Like, this woman's insane. And I remember pulling up in my car as she was putting out, like, the garage sale this way signs. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, don't fucking stutter your words. Don't throw up because you're nervous. Just buy the $60 games that are worth $1,000 and leave. And, like, I'm looking around at all her stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, yeah, absolutely. It's what I did for a while. Not, like, savvy, but, like, just Pokemon games and stuff. But like I was looking around and I'm just like looking at this lady like, you fucking bitch. You put those Pokemon games for $60 in the post so people would show up. I got fucking bait and switched at a garage sale. And then finally I was just like, so where's all the Game Boy stuff? And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Some guy just showed up a little bit ago and helped me set everything up, and I just, you know, I sold it to him. And I was like, that fucking piece of shit showed up early. There's fucking rules, people. There's rules. Garage sale starts at 6. You get here at 6. Not 5:30 and then help the woman set up so you can buy the games early, you piece. What the fuck? So I stopped going to garage sales because I wasn't going to help old women set them up just so I could get the games. Because I'm a piece of shit. But, like, there was definitely a guy in that town who fucking knew what he was doing. But yeah, he got there early, helped her set up all her stuff, and then just fucking walked out, probably with a discounted game. But I told her how much money she had in fucking Pokemon games, and like the look of fucking disgust on her face, I didn't even fucking care. It felt so good. I was like, not one of those games was even worth $60. The lowest one was worth double, and it's Pokemon Emerald, and it's $150. And she just looked at me with this face like, you're lying. And I was just like so fucking angry, and I just walked back to my fucking car and took off. It was just like, you've been scammed. It's like, I don't even have a problem telling you you've been scammed now. I wanted those games. I'm a bitter, angry man. I also just don't get how you can sell stuff like that and not Google it. Like, I bought a house, and when I keep saying that. My mom bought a house, and when I, had to clean all the shit from the last owners because we bought it with everything in it, they had a collection of beer taps. And before I threw the beer taps away, I Googled them, and I found out that I actually had, $600 in beer taps. But, I wasn't just gonna fucking trade them to Goodwill or some shit. I fucking Googled them. It took me 10 minutes. So, I've developed no sympathy for people who sell shit and don't look up the price for it. I just fucking take it. Take it and run. Oh, nice! No, every so often there's somebody who shows up at the game stores when I'm shopping or something, and they'll bring something in that's like, hey, I've got this God of War blah 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 edition PS3 or some bullshit. I'm just trying to get rid of it. And everybody in the fucking room will just stop what they're doing and turn towards the counter, and it's just like, how long do you think till that thing goes on sale? It's just like, you can feel the owner of the store tense up as he's just like, well, I'm gonna have fucking nerds here for the next 5 days. I was one of those fucking people. I literally walked in a store one time, and this guy had just dropped off his entire life's collection of PS2 games. And 5 of the games I had been looking for, fucking searching for, were in the stack of games. And I just told the guy straight up, I was just like, I will be here the next 3 days. I'm sorry, but fucking put those in the system today, or you're going to see my face every day until you do it. But the local game stores around me move products so fast, they will only hold your stuff for 1 business day. And it's fucking bullshit. No, because they have to put them in the system, and they have to keep a log of what games they have had and what games they haven't had. It's a bunch of bulldonk if you ask me. The only reason I continue to go there is because they literally, their stock changes daily. There's probably 5 or 6 colleges around, one of the stores will have 1 to 2 colleges around it. And every fucking move in or move out is it's like fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory shit. I mean, you will find any fucking game you want because people are selling their shit as they go into school for scrap, and they're selling it as they leave school because they're moving into the adult life, and they're like, I don't need my PS2 anymore. And it's like, yoink, motherfucker, I do. You would think so, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that employee got fired from that day exactly. not that day, but like the day I bought the games, I'm pretty sure the employee that sold them to me got fired for being lazy. So like, it could all just be that. Because he worked at my most local game store, the one I frequented, and probably a little too much. But I never noticed, because he was really nice to me, because I'd always come in and like ask not like stupid questions like, do you have Connectimals? But I would ask questions like, hey, I'm trying to figure out like what the difference between the international version of this and that one is. And he'd have to like Google it and we'd learn something new. But my brother came in for Thanksgiving and we went to the store and he was just like, why are none of the games alphabetized? And I was just like, huh, that's weird. I never noticed that. Do you have Battletoads? Yeah, like shit like that. I never really asked questions like that. So I think they just kind of assumed that I was like more customer than nerd, which was kind of shitty because like every so often they'd hit me with like a, oh, I bet you probably didn't know this, but like Kingdom Hearts was made by Square Enix. And it'd be like, what the fuck? What do I look like to you? But, oh, that's a good one. Damn. Damn. Not a record, but that's a good one. Oh, wait. Wait, did one of you say you were opening the demo disc? Is it already open? I did it just fucking click. Was there plastic on it? You didn't open the plastic. I'm kidding. I'd fucking rip the plastic off with my teeth for a fucking... Oh, wait. Did you get, like, the actual Dark Cloud 2 demo? Like, the blue one that says, like, save $5 off? Because I'm gonna be fucked up jealous if you got the blue one. Because I have not seen that one in person yet. And I'm, like, so close to buying it online because, like, I want it. But, like, I like to get everything in person because I like to have the little fucking kid memory of being, like, in the car reading the back of the book. But the memories just aren't the same because usually fucking people start honking at me because I'm doing, like, 10 under while I'm reading the back. I just fucking, I get in the right lane and just hold the game up to the window and like, look! Look! And they flip me off, and it's just like, yeah, motherfucker, I got the demo. You're jealous. And then they fucking floor it because they're angry, and they're probably getting on eBay to buy their own. It kills me. I don't know why they're always in such a fucking rush. I'm the one with the new demo disc. But I am really glad that I got the PS2 magazine demo disc, because if I want to ever do like goofy shit and like test things out and play it a fuckload of times, I don't have to worry about scratching it because it's just the PS2 magazine demo disc, and they're actually quite common if you look online. But like, I have never seen the Dark Cloud 2 demo disc in person. And I might just have to get it online. I saw one recently for about 54 bucks that was in the plastic, but it looked beat up. And there's no point in buying one that's beat up in the plastic, because that just kind of ruins the whole point of the plastic. But like, I saw it for $54 and I was just like, ooh. I definitely value the Dark Cloud 2 demo disc just as much as I would the new Assassin's Creed. Honestly, I would pay $70 for the demo disc before I would an Assassin's Creed. I'm fucking kidding. I like, nothing wrong with liking Assassin's... Oh, fuck, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Look at me. In the next 35 minutes, I will literally transition into another person as I become hungrier. That's dangerous. If I'd have gone on for another 30 minutes, I'd have turned into a different person as I got hungry. Incredible. Alright, I'm going to Should I just go for 3 hours and then eat? Probably. You can watch me devolve into madness as I get hangry. Why do you want the demo discs so bad? Great question. I don't. I just like collecting things that I like. But, like, I only like very specific. Like, obviously, I'm playing Dark Cloud 2 still after 20 fucking years. So at this point, like, I feel like having the demo disc on my shelf doesn't make me a hoarder. I actually like Dark Cloud 2 enough to have an accessory that I may never play or touch. Just own. And not that I think just having demo discs makes me a hoarder. It's just I collect things that I truly value. And I may never play the demo disc, but like I've played this enough that having the demo disc would be something I would value. The flip side of why I want the demo disc so bad is apparently Dark Cloud 1's clown is in only the demo disc. They made a separate clown for this game specifically, and I kind of want to see the original clown because the original clown's scary. But you can only see it in the demo disc. But I prefer, like, the new clown. So, like, it's not like I'm actually going to put 1,000 hours into the demo, but I just don't like having things on my, like, display shelves unless it's something that, like, right now, the only things on my display shelf around, like, my gaming whatnot I want to see him. I've never personally seen him. I think he's haunting. I've seen pictures of him online, but I've never been intimidated myself. He's imposing. He, like, hovers over you. Like, the only things I have on my shelf right now are my 3 dead DSs, all my DS games, and then underneath that is all 37 volumes of Hunter x Hunter. And then I have the Hunter x Hunter Blu-ray. I have Avatar: The Last Airbender on Blu-ray. I have Korra on Blu-ray. I have Season 1 of The Simpsons. I have My Neighbor Totoro and Princess Mononoke. I have the first 4 Pokemon movies. I have Final Fantasy Advent Children. I have the first 5 Jurassic Park movies. Well, first 3 and then Jurassic Worlds. I have all my PS2 games, and then I have the demos I bought. Oh, and then at the top, I have the last 2 surviving Jurassic Park Chaos Theory toys I have from when I was a kid. But, like, even then, I feel like I should put those in, like, my storage area, because I don't do anything. It's not like I actually get down and I fucking... I mean, sometimes I do, because they're out. But they collect dust now that they're out, so I could just put them away. I'm a very minimalistic person. Unless I pick it up every other day, I don't like to have it out. But, like, since I have my Hunter x Hunter out, I find myself, whenever I have downtime, reading a volume or 2, and I like that I actually... I mean, it's fucking manga, but I like that I actually read something every so often. I swear to God, I've lost so much shit just moving. Like, it's crazy. I've moved so many times in my life, and I fucking feel that. Like, I have a distinct childhood trauma of losing one of my favorite Jurassic Park Chaos Theory toys at my childhood home. And, like, one time we knew the people we sold it to, and we actually went back because, like, it fucked me up so much as a kid that I lost the toy in the moving process. And when we went back, we never found it. It's actually, like, a weird-ass, like, fucking psychological trauma I have that my parents borderline tried to gaslight me into thinking the toy never existed. But, like, that shit ended real quick when we went to another Toys R Us, and I saw another toy on the fucking shelf, and I was like, it's that one! Fucking, and you know it! And they were just like, you never had that one. You never had that one. And it's like, you fucking pieces of shit. You bitch every year that you have to buy me all of them because I'm a fucking brat. Like, I know I had it. Like, when I do my fucking dinosaur battles, he's got a position on the field. I know where he goes. I could fucking find him in like 10 minutes. I don't even remember the name of it, but like, I remember what this fucking thing looked like. It was the fucking Chaos Theory one of the Raptor T-Rex Triceratops hybrid. And it's the only one I still don't have. Because I fucking lost it in that move. I'm pissed now. You have reminded me of one of my worst fucking childhood memories. What was this fucking... which one was this? How much is it? Can I fucking get this trauma over with? Okay, I never had the Dr. Malcolm laying seductively. That's gotta be a new one. I don't remember that. Nope, I've got the fucking... Oh shit, when you Google Jurassic Park Chaos Theory toys, the third image that comes up are literally the two sitting on my shelf. That's hilarious. No, it's not the Velociterix. It's not the Tanaconda. Oh man, which one was it? Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's not. It's Ultimasaurus. What are you a hybrid of, Ultimasaurus? Ugh. Just looking at this toy makes me sad. Depression. He's actually not that expensive. I wonder if I could find that at like a local toy store or something. I'd rather find it in person before I find it at a weird ass sketchy website I have to fucking sell my soul to. I mean, eBay's not sketchy, neither is the other ones, but that's, again, that's one of those things that, like, I would love to buy it, but, like, the second it sat on my shelf for a week and I didn't play with it, I would have buyer's remorse and I wouldn't want it anymore. So, like, I probably won't buy it, and I've probably now worked through the trauma. A fucking eBay post just helped me. Dear God, therapy's overrated. I'm kidding. Don't take that out of context, fuckers. Therapy's good for the soul. It's just therapists are as fucking common as talk show hosts. Oh my God. And then there was another one. I had all the Street Sharks, and then during a move, I lost the fucking roller skating Street Shark, and I knew I had lost it, and my mom was just like, you never had that one. We had them all but the roller skating one, and it was just like, quit, motherfucker, like, I'm 9. This is my entire existence. I think I know if I was playing with 3 or 4 sharks. But from what I also understand as an adult, as I got older, pennies were tight sometimes, and they couldn't just buy me another fucking $50 Street Shark toy. And my little dumbass wouldn't ever understand that. So I remained a brat until I got much older. I was the strangest brat in the fucking world, though. Like, it's not that I got what I wanted, it's that I got what I wanted with restrictions. Like, I remember one year, this was like the most, like, strange year for my ego as a child. But, like, all the local kids got fucking four-wheelers. Like, big-ass four-wheelers for riding around in the snow and stuff, despite the fact that, like, on average, we were all 3 foot to 4 foot. So, like, some of us were literally so small that, like, our arms could barely fucking... all-terrain vehicles. Yeah, like four-wheelers. Like, boom, yeah, Claude, jump it. Oh God, Claude's in the ditch. Yeah, like that kind of ATV. Like literally tiny kids should not have these vehicles. But like 4, maybe 5 of the kids in the neighborhoods got them for Christmas. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, this is it. Like, it's the Christmas. Everybody's getting ATVs. Like, yay. And I remember going out to our barn, and I had gotten the fucking child-safe under 9 ATV. It could still do, like, 30 miles an hour, but I was the only kid in the neighborhood who had the age-appropriate little kid four-wheeler. And, like, it fucked me up that Christmas. Because, like, all the other kids could fucking do, like, 60, 70 miles an hour. And it, like, it was fucked. Like, looking back at it, kids should not have had that. That's insane. Yeah, like, that's, yeah, what they had. And I had, like, the little kid version that could only go so fast because it was the little kid version. And it fucked me up so bad that, like, I mean, you know how kids are. I was getting fucking bullied. I had this little tiny yellow four-wheeler, and they all had these big-ass fucking four-wheelers that could race with cars and shit. And I just remember being so upset with myself. And then when winter break ended, I went back to school and was talking to my friend, and the first thing he asked was if he could come over and ride it. And, like, it fucked with me so hard. Because, like, I don't even think he heard a word about me bitching about the four-wheelers. He just wanted to know if he could come over and ride it. And, like, it fucked with me. I just read chat and almost lost that fish. That would not have been your fault. That was so dumb of me. I wonder what kind of ATV they had then. Because these motherfuckers were not slow. The only one I can actually remember was an MV7, which I think was actually like a military four-wheeler. Damn, we're still in the 400s. Motorcycles are really cool. I wish I could ride a motorcycle, but my anxiety just constantly tells me that somebody's gonna kill me while I'm on it. My mom used to have a Honda Rebel, and I rode that a few times, but eventually I got tall enough that I looked kind of weird riding on the Honda Rebel, so I didn't anymore. But I never actually, like, used one to get to work or anything like that. I should have at one point, because I had a job that was, like, 45 minutes away, and, like, it got to the point where every time I was driving to work, like, I just literally would think to myself, like, how much was gas today? Should I work an extra hour or two just to cover the gas for tomorrow? Mopeds are fucking sick. Okay, that makes way more sense, because I was just like, most ATVs aren't slow, but that makes sense. I love mopeds. What is the Honda Silverwing? That's like my dream motorcycle. It's like right between a fucking moped and a motorcycle. Obviously, I like more towards the motorcycle for the extra power, but I prefer the fucking, like, moped because it's like, oh shit, it fell over. Let me just pick the fucking thing up. But, like, I don't need to do 200 miles an hour. I don't need to fucking go out on the Autobahn and try to break a land record. I just want to go to the grocery store and it not take 6 days, and I don't want to fucking be sweaty and my milk be warm. Fuck. Have you ever tried to ride a bicycle with a gallon of milk on your handlebar? That's a life lesson. I fucked myself up doing that one time. Fucking, oh my god. Milk's on the handlebar, go to turn, fucking swinging milk pendulums and just fucking, oh my god. Nothing like eating shit on the main road of your town with a gallon of milk spilled everywhere. Yeah, I've never heard of that, but yeah, that's next to nothing in fuel. That's music to my ears. I got into motorcycles and cafe racers a little bit. I was on a huge American Pickers phase, and watching Mike Wolf talk about Indian motorcycles so much, I was just like, maybe I'll get into like one of those little cafe racers you build yourself. But like, yeah, that's so good. But like, I live in a tiny town. I can literally confidently run anywhere. Not even just like, oh, it takes me a 5-minute drive to the store. Like, I could literally run to the grocery store and home. Well, not anymore. We moved out of the city now. So we're still in the same city, but we're not in the city anymore. So that's a lie. Anyways, talking past tense, I was just like, I'm getting myself a moped or something, like something small, because there's people that drive golf carts in our town. Like, it's that kind of town. But like, I don't know, it was like a few months after I got into like really doing all my research and stuff. 4 people were tragically murdered by like a distracted driver, and I don't want to say killed, but like he was texting about like work plans or something ridiculous. Like, they literally used it as his defense in court. But he was like trying to get somebody to cover his shift or something fucking stupid, and just obliterated 4 people walking on the sidewalk. And like, it happened again like a few years later, that like a couple was just standing at the crosswalk waiting for the light to change, and a distracted driver just fucking drove up onto the curb and killed them. Just straight up murdered them. Like, not even driving in a straight line, they just drove off the fucking road onto the curb and killed these people horrifically. But like, it literally just keeps happening in the town we live in now, and it's just like, I don't feel safe not in a car. I don't walk, I don't run, I don't bike anywhere, I just drive places, because like, the town's literally like 50% old people, 50% people under 30. Which is why I think my mom honestly hates it here, because she's like a non-existent demographic. You're either retired or you just moved here to start a family. And my mom's like a fucking mythical beast here. She's like a unicorn, because she still has a job and she's not under 30. Yeah, generational shift town, yeah. But like, you can't mix 16-year-old drivers and old people. Like, I am literally witnessing it once a week, but like, there are fucking deaths when you mix young drivers and old people with slow reaction times. And like, as a youngish person with decent reaction times, I don't even feel safe anymore. Because yeah, if the 16-year-old who's causing it, yeah, see, that's one of the things that makes me so angry about the United States, is fucking kids at 16 you don't need a fucking car. The only reason kids need cars at 16 is because we've built our entire country around them. There is no fucking strictness to licensing here. I have horrible anxiety, and my anxiety turned up to a whole new level when I went to get my license, and I realized that my instructor wasn't even paying attention to my driving. Like, it fucked with me, because I realized, like, all the other people at my school that we joked about, like, oh, so-and-so's not gonna get their license. Ha ha, they're gonna have to ride the bus. No, they got their license just fine. And then they proceeded to hit multiple people in the parking lot every year until we graduated. Fucking wild. How not strict they are with giving people license here. Which is crazy if you ever hear a story about somebody failing to get their driver's license. Because it actually means that they, like, ran over the fake child in the, the driving test and stuff. And the driving instructor had to be like, are you alright? And, like, gauge whether or not you even knew you hit the fake child. Yeah, they don't hear. I distinctly remember having 2 things on my test that were an automatic fail, and I did both of them, and I thought to myself, like, that's it. And, like, both times the instructor just kept going, and it was like, oh. Is this one of those things where they just let you finish so that, like, you don't fucking freak out, and then you drive into oncoming traffic, killing you both? And, like, we got back, and she was just like, all right, it'll take 20 minutes. We'll print up your license, and we'll take a picture real quick. And I just remember thinking, like, no, you read over the rules, and I fucking failed. And then, yeah, again, I went back to school, and fucking, like, everybody had their license that was, like, turning 16. And it was just like, no. No. Some of you don't even know how to ride a bike. Why can you drive a car? Nice. No, there was a rule when you were doing your driving test that if you hit a cone, like if you touched a cone, it was over because it count as running over a child. And I touched 2 cones with the car enough that both of us kind of looked at each other like, oh shit, that's that's a cone. But like it ended and it was just like, here's your license. And it was like, no, I failed. Yeah, like what the fuck? I don't even want to think about how many people in this country ride motorcycles without a license. I've literally talked to people who didn't know you needed a separate motorcycle license. Oh shit, 1 minute left. And then I'm taking a break. If you need to do anything, be prepared, because I'm going to go eat breakfast. Well, I'm just going to have a protein shake. It shouldn't take me long. I'll eat later. But if I don't get anything in my stomach, I'm going to turn into a fucking nightmare here soon. I can already feel my stomach starting to grumble. And as soon as my stomach, like, stops grumbling, I begin to get hangry. Beautiful. I don't eat fish anymore. Oh, we got time for one more fish! Get in! Get out of the water! Yes! Alright, last fish. And then I'm taking a break. I used to eat salmon every Thursdays. Every Thursday. Little bit of garlic pepper, little salt, and then I would cover that fucker in honey. And then I'd put it in the oven at like 350 for like 30 minutes and just let that fucking salmon honey glaze. Oh, so fucking good. And then one day I pulled my salmon out and it just didn't smell right. And it was like, oh, I can't eat that. Like that's bad salmon. Like that's what they mean when it smells fishy, right? This smells fishy. Like that's fuck, man. Like honey glazed salmon should not come out of the fucking oven smelling like bad dock fish. So I opened my freezer and took out a new piece that I had frozen, and as it thawed, it smelled fucking terrible too. And it was just like, oh, what the fuck? So like I took a big whiff of it and I haven't been able to eat fish since, but oh my god, yeah, I used to love Salmon Thursdays. Probably just a bad batch, but like it rubbed me the wrong way for a while. I've been itching. I've been eating sushi lately again because a lot of the places around us that have like those little grocery store sushi areas, the fucking chefs are serious, man. Like, I walked by one the other day and was just kind of eyeballing, like, you know, maybe I'll take like a Crunchy California or something generic today. I'm not feeling fancy. And the guy was just like, what do you want? And I was so caught off guard that he literally was going to make me my own little custom sushi thing while I was at fucking Safeway. That I was just like, oh, I don't know. And like, I just got the most generic thing ever, and I think it disappointed him. But like, I didn't know. He caught me so fucking off guard. I genuinely think I insulted the man. But like, it was that or walk away. Like, I literally didn't know what to order. I didn't know you could. I had never been asked by a fucking deli person working the sushi as a master chef what kind of fucking sushi I wanted. Like, he was gonna fucking make me a custom. And it was like, fuck, man. That's like the nicest thing anybody's ever done for me. Like, you're gonna fucking stop what you're doing to make me a custom order. And that's not your job. It's never been your job. But like, what the fuck? Like, damn. And then I fucking insulted him by asking for a Buckeye roll. But yeah, my other option was run away with my cart as fast as possible. But like, I knew I was gonna fucking smack my shin on the cart and end up crying. And that wasn't better. It might have been, because yeah, his face when I said Buckeye roll. Well, I didn't know until recently that the Buckeye roll is just the generic fucking, like, Ohio term for it, because I lived in Ohio for a while. But then when I moved out to the West Coast, they just call them spicy crunchy rolls. So, like, I didn't realize that. But I, like, actually thought, like, when I lived in Ohio, they actually had, like, a fucking custom roll. But in reality, it was just them convincing dumbass Ohio people to eat fucking sushi. It's not even, like, actually sushi. I think it's fucking crab, cucumber, and avocado. But yeah, I think I've been to, like, one actual... yeah, it's not. I think the only actual sushi I get on a regular basis is the Philly roll, which is, I think, salmon and cream cheese, which again isn't even like real sushi. But I mean, it is. I've only been to one like legitimate sushi place, and I think we just ordered a fucking, it was called like a Dragon Boat or something generic as shit. So like, I don't even know what I got. I only like certain types of fish, though. Like salmon, I fuck with salmon. I'll do the generics like cod and tilapia. Mahi's delicious. I don't think I've ever actually had swordfish. God damn it, I'm still fishing. Okay, I need to go eat. Give me a minute, please. What the fuck is... I've got the illness. I've got the ick. Let me delete these so when I come back, we can fish. Yeah, I'll probably... I'm gonna say 15, because I always take about 15 minutes no matter what I do. But I'm really gonna try to be more like 10. I'm trying to get better at actually, like, having meals prepped for myself so that I don't walk out there and it's like, fuck, you idiot. Boil a pot of water, get this prepped, get that prepped. How long is it? Oh, I've taken 20 minutes. But like today I've got all my lean cuisines with protein. So like, I mean, lean cuisines aren't good eating, but for streaming purposes, I can eat that. And then I've got a protein shake and I've got other stuff. So like I should be faster today. So let me get my phone out. We'll go clock, reset, timer. And YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. It's been a wonderful morning. We didn't set any... Well, no, that's a fucking lie. We set a record. Shut the fuck up, you idiot. I think it was Tony the Tiger told me not to lie. But take care, YouTube.